Yo, what's up? It is Mega, aka the Art Messiah, here to save you from your art sins. Welcome back to another drawing stream. Today we're getting some artwork done for my sister, and it's kind of a commission for something that she's getting started with a friend of hers. So, I guess long story short is that she's creating a podcast, and it's all about reading these different genres and coming together and discussing these stories. So it's a really cool, fun idea. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more, but she reached out to me to see if I can make some kind of like thumbnail art for it that you would see beside it when you click on it on Spotify or maybe even YouTube if they go down that route. But surely whenever they get to releasing it, I will have more updates and I'll be able to maybe talk about it a little bit more, advertise it. But the idea is that she has two favorite genres, which is mystery and historical. And then her friend also has two favorite genres, which is romance and horror, I believe. So kind of completely different interests, and so it's going to be interesting to see how they bring each other into their genre that they love the most, and so it should be probably a really fun listen. So we're going to create the artwork for that today. Based on how many people are here, I'll either make it just a quiet stream as I go in and work. My goal for this is to create the final line work tonight, and my plan is to work for an hour. So at 10 o'clock, we're going to be dropping the pen and seeing how far we get. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. And so I just want to say hello and welcome everyone. I hope everyone's doing great tonight. But how are you guys feeling? How are you guys doing? And how are projects going? Even if you watch this after the fact, let me know. This channel is all about just trying to help other people out on their artistic journey, giving a little bit of a behind the scenes of what it's like to be a hobby artist and a professional artist and an artist that's learning all these different things. So you guys can see all those steps of the process and the ways and the types of thinkings that artists have to do, and hopefully inspiring you to pick up the pen or pencil yourself and start creating some projects or artworks that you would be really excited about bringing into this world. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to join in on the stream online so I can chat with you guys and see if you guys say anything back to me. We're going to be listening to just some arcade fighting music because I've just been kind of getting back into like Marvel versus Capcom type vibes, at least artwork wise. And that being said, I also found a couple of videos about the artists behind the Marvel vs. Capcom series, so I'll probably put those on in the background too. Even if this is a quiet stream, we can listen along together and kind of just get inspired maybe and learn about some great artists. Welcome in, Maya. Can't stay long. There's a storm passing through where I live. Well, I hope you stay safe. I know there's been some storms kind of passing through the U.S., and we had a little bit of storming earlier this week. My sister and I are making a music video for fun. Yeah, see, these are the type of projects that are like, they're awesome to hear about. Just creating stuff for like the fun of it, and a music video sounds really cool. Are you guys creating the music as well, or you're taking a song that you really like and trying to create some type of visualization for it? That's always fun just to let loose as well, you know, not to take it too seriously or anything like that. That sounds fun though. That sounds fun. Alright, gotta go. See you next time. Alright, take it easy. Hope you guys don't get any power outages for the storm, so stay safe. Thanks for dropping by. So just in general, I guess some updates. One thing that I'm trying to be better at is be a little bit more on time and consistent with these streams. It's just been a whirlwind of busyness with starting up a new job. I have a convention that I need to set up for tomorrow. It's called Columbus Anime. So I've been busy with that. I've also been working on cosplay, and I've also been finishing up this artwork for other people. So just a lot of different things happening at once. A lot of fun stuff, but definitely a little bit feeling of overwhelming. So I'm wondering how to kind of spread these things out over a little bit larger period of time. You know what, guys? I'm going to do something really quickly, and that is I'm going to post the fact that we are getting started to just a couple of places so people can join if they would like to. I need to switch my keyboard back over, that's why it wasn't working. Wow, it's actually raining outside right now. I'm over here as well, so I guess we are getting a little bit of that storming as well. Alright, so I'm just making one more post, and it's to my Instagram. It's just letting people know that I'm streaming right now, and after that we really are getting into the drawing, so just un momento while we get that set up. Okay. In the meantime, enjoy some arcade fighting music. All right, let's do this. So we're creating a folder called line work. And this is where we're going to be doing the final line work. We're going to start out with some slightly bigger lines. So we've just got something to kind of work off of. All right, let's see here.
ready to go home now?
So, yo, what's up, Ocean? And what's up, Maeve? Sorry, I had the wrong screen open, so I wasn't able to see the chat. What's up, what's up? How you guys doing tonight? Hello, hello. So, what I'm attempting to do right here is I'm trying to use a combination of like a thick and a thin brush. Because I don't like using a really thin brush for longer strokes, and when I'm trying to do like the overall body anatomy. So I'm trying to have that variety in line and line width. So that's kind of what you see me kind of doing here. Doing good. What about you? I'm doing okay. I'm getting over a sickness right now. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get over, but it's been, guess around like 3 days now, 4 days now. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like almost feels like flu-like symptoms, like a sore throat and some like fatigue and muscle soreness. So like I'm also thinking that it might be COVID, which would be really unfortunate. So anyways, I've just been trying to get some sleep so I can have a quick recovery. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Other than that, I'm good. I'm not as bad as I was. Like Sunday night was really bad. The last 2 nights have been pretty bad. It's hard to sleep. This sore throat just keeps on waking me up. It just feels like really irritated, really dry, pretty much.
Check this out.
Yeah, that's what I'm praying to right now. I'm just eating cough drop after cough drop, trying to make it as manageable as possible. But Yeah, hopefully by the end of tonight I'm feeling like pretty decent. Cause like I was saying a little bit earlier, I do have a comic convention coming up, and so I'm trying to get ready for that, and I'm trying not to be sick for that. Okay, so I'm gonna just combine these two layers after duplicating them. Do you guys got anything going on in terms of work or school? Any new updates? So I want to make this first pass like actually my final line work as well. So I want to keep a little bit of that sketchiness, you know, intact and involved. But it's definitely, we're just kind of going with the flow right now. So anyways, we're gonna merge these selected layers. One of the things that takes me a while is to do likeness, and so that's why I'm kind of slowing down right here, just trying to take my time. Nothing new. Been playing RDR2, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's really fun and a lot to explore. Hola, saludos desde Argentina. Mi español es mal. No hablo español. I shouldn't say it, not at all, but un poco español, yo sé. And even the Spanish that I do know is broken. Pero quiero. I don't even know how to. ¿Cómo se dice learn? Malo. Yeah, mi español es malo. ¿Cómo se dice learn in español? Yeah, I wish I was a little bit more fluent, but I'm also looking for maybe some speaking partners to help me with just vocabulary and can correct me as I'm talking. That'd probably be really helpful. But anyways, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Gracias. ¿Cómo estás? When? What did I say when? Also, let me look up Red Dead Redemption. Is that what you were referring to, Maeve? Was it Red Dead Redemption? I don't know if enfermo is sick, but soy enfermo. I might be saying something inappropriate. Yes, the game. Oh, cool. I've only played a little bit of Red Dead Redemption. I've mainly only seen some like gameplay footage of it. Let me look it up though and make sure I'm thinking about the correct game. It's like the Western style, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. It always looked really cool to me, like stylistically wise, just have not gone to play it yet. You draw very well, I love it. Thank you. So I feel like with this, this is feeling a little bit like Disney to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I feel like this almost looks like Disney characters. Thank you for the subscription. Let me check who that was. Fernandez. Fernandez, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, we do these streams every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unless, otherwise I can't make it for some reason. But I do try to make it as often as I can. It's a good accountability for me, and I use this time as like kind of like a co-working space. So I encourage people that come out to bring their work, whether that be homework, even if it's not even like drawing related. I'm an engineer full time currently, and I've done all different kinds of things besides art as well. So this is just a place for people to get stuff done, maybe learn about some new passions and hobbies, and that kind of thing. It's very good. You should continue playing the game. Listen, I have a backlog of video games to either get back to or to pick up, but I will. Alright, we're gonna start watching, I think, some of these artist videos here in a second. Just because I think I want to change the pace. Alright, now, I always say this, but flipping your canvas is a very good idea to see where things are not yet working in your drawing, and for you to go ahead and come in there and fix said things. We're going to go ahead and drop the opacity down on this some. We're going to get rid of it for a little bit while we do some corrections. Now the eyes are big, and I think I'm going to leave it like that as a stylistic kind of approach. I think that's going to, I think it kind of works. And if I need to make some corrections like that, I can do that at the end where I get some feedback from the client. And we can, you know, make some alterations where we need to. But right now, personal opinion, I don't think it's the time, so we're not going to. What's your guys' favorite music genres out there? Alright, we're down to only 20 minutes left. We are on the clock, guys. I'm trying to work as fast as possible here, but it is not easy, I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to jump into a playlist that I have made myself that's going to be a little bit calmer, because that's what we just need for a little bit, and then we're going to try to crank out, this artwork. But I think it's looking pretty good. I'm wondering if the lines should be a little bit cleaner, crisper. We're gonna kind of worry about that a little bit later. I like to think of drawing as almost sculpting. And right now we're sculpting in the lines just a little at a time, right? Okay, we're not doing bad. We're kind of. What's gonna take a little bit of time is drawing in these hands. And hands can always be a challenge. I took some reference picture of my own hands as a guide in case I mess up. So let's go ahead and get that open for when I need it. Yeah, something like that. Is it perfect? Yeah, it's still not perfect, but it's it's getting there.
Indeed, she wants to emphasize the expression of the character. As of yet, she's the winner on this department. Her art tells her own story. Take this promotional beach illustration as an example. The girls are having fun. Well,
By the way, this is someone breaking down Kinu Nishimura, Kinu Nishimura, Nishimura's style, who was an artist that did a lot of work for Capcom and a lot of the Capcom fighting games. I've always liked the Marvel vs. Capcom era of artwork, and a lot of the main people were Bengus and her, Kinu Nishimura. So they've influenced my style quite a bit because of the way they do action and poses and stuff like that.
while Blanca is adding sunscreen on Ken's girl. Vega is chilling with his chicks. Gael is watching the beach, but ready for a potential Russian invasion. Meanwhile, Zangief is trying his best to hit a watermelon. And Ryu is keeping distance of the commotion, fishing with sharks. She does a lot of these type of illustrations, and I can break down many of them back to back, but I think I got the point across. The thing is, because she's a fighting game artist, like her peers, she's excellent at body postures. Actually, she's one of those artists who doesn't shy away from doing angles and complex silhouettes. This stimulates more dynamic illustrations as a whole. Also, the silhouette of the characters and composition are interesting to say the least, because most game character artists are way more subtle in this department than Nishimura. Okay, this sounds fake. Let me say it in a more direct way. One thing Nishimura does additionally to the storytelling is to intensify the sexual appeal of her characters. And I'm serious on this, because she noted this herself. These type
No, sorry.
with a ton of iconic Street Fighter illustrations. There is no doubt that Bengis is responsible for many of the visual aesthetics of the Capcom fighting games. However,
So there's a whole bunch of things in the sidebar that I was clicking on as well. We're going to click on this for a little bit because we're going to get some more kind of relaxing music going on, just because I realize I'm going to get distracted by the visuals. I want to take a look at what these artists are doing, so I'm gonna come back to that, but just a little bit later on, like my own time, and kind of dissect that a little bit more. So in the meantime, let's enjoy some Steven Universe music. Now, I've noticed that for folding clothes, what you want to do is you just want to follow kind of the actual anatomy underneath the clothes, and that's going to help you actually define the form more and also create more realistic fold, because technically you do have folds where like there's a pinch in your anatomy. So if you can kind of represent that in the clothing, in the folds, it's gonna look actually pretty good. So that's just kind of one thing to keep in mind that I like doing, that you can maybe incorporate and kind of see if that helps you create some of the stuff. Now we're running down into these last couple minutes now. foot cramp. Okay, so it is 10 o'clock, and we're going to start wrapping up here. But I think we do have the majority of what we need here. The only thing I didn't draw was we're going to do a duplicate, and we're going to add in just a little bit more here on this section. I'm not even sure to have that hand there or not, quite honestly. We're gonna say no, that there's not a hand there. Okay, but we are gonna add this in over here. Show that there should be something going on there, but I'm not gonna add it in just yet. And then we're gonna do some eyeball cleaning up. So we're gonna duplicate that layer and do something like that. And let's get an eraser. Come in here and we're just gonna alright, and we're gonna say that's just about good. Alright. Alright. And then we are just going to grab the Lit Vibes Only text, wherever that may be. That was the last thing that I created. Clearly it's not. Deselect that. Alright guys, so that is all for this session. We can take a little bit of a before and after kind of look. So that was the before, and that's the after. So one thing I can do, let's see, let's grab this layer. We'll just duplicate that layer. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna bring that layer into my line work. And it drops it to the bottom, which is great. And so we get something like that. Cool, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and close up with that. I want to thank everyone for being here and hanging out with me as per usual. We do need to do just a little bit of work with the hands still, but we got the general poses and posture, which is great. And so we can go into coloring sometime. 7/17 is the date, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, kind of getting things done one at a time. And yeah, we're gonna take a break from this. Basically, this is kind of like our stopping point for now, and we're going to then start working more. Excuse me, we're gonna start working a little bit more on our table for Columbus Animate. We're doing something kind of cool for that. I wonder if I can bring it on screen. But anyways, we are making a lot of updates to my table just to make it a little bit more cohesive, put together, and professional looking. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring to life everything that I have in my head, but that's the kind of most recent art thing that I'm doing. But for the most part, we are going to be more so focusing on my job and some more bigger life events kind of going forward. So I think this stream is probably the best place just to catch up, and if you ever have any questions on what's going on with projects, it's the best place to probably ask here. But I do hope and plan to start using my newsletter a little bit more as a way to kind of just update people and yeah, kind of give little sneak peeks on what I'll be working on in the future and whatnot. So if you are ever interested in updates, those are the two places to be at, my YouTube and newsletter. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here and call it a night. So I just want to thank everyone for joining in. Hope you guys had fun, and until next time, peace, love, and deuces.